Hey everyone, welcome back to the Busted Grill Garage. I've got a bit of a problem. Starter went on the daily driver, my 78 K15 GMC. Time to slap one on this thing. This is just an old starter I've had laying in the floor of the shop for years at this point. Just never had a need for it until now. I really don't want to buy another one. So I'm just going to assume this one's good. But it looks okay. Comes with shims. Pretty simple to pull the old one off and get this one swapped out. We've just got our hot wire right here, and then our exciter wire, or the wire that runs up to our ignition switch. That'll go on right there. So I'm going to get you guys up underneath the truck and get this thing pulled off of here. The first thing you're going to do, as with anything electrical on a vehicle, you're going to want to pull that negative battery cable off of there. Alright, so what I'm going to do first, take my 9/16 ratchet, and I've got a super long extension on here. Loosen these bolts up here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of them all the way out. Then I'm gonna support the starter while I drop this other bolt out of here. And now I think we're gonna have enough extra cable on both the hot wire from the battery and the exciter wire from the switch to just kind of let this rest on the differential, or at least that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Now we can kind of get all the wires disconnected and everything. Okay, and we're loose. Disengage from the bell housing. Down. Little rest right there. Alright, so now that we've got this starter unbolted, what we're going to want to do is take our 3/4 and get these power cables loose. Then you're going to want to repeat the process with your wire here on the side. Ignition wire. Ready. So we've got both starters on the bench now, and they look pretty well identical to each other, except this one doesn't have almost 10 years of dirt on it. But this old one was in here without any shims in it, so that's what we're going to try with this one. Hopefully it works out that way. Hopefully we don't have to add any shims to it, but time to toss this thing under the truck, get it hooked up, and then get it bolted back up to that block. Alrighty, now installation is going to be the opposite of taking it apart. So got our main hot wire here and this wire here. Then we'll get our exciter wire hooked up. Get them both snugged up. You don't want to go too overly tight. Definitely don't want to twist a stud off in the starter. Alright guys, so we got the starter put on. This thing starts better than it has in years, literally. Acted like it didn't need any shims. It acted just fine without any, so we're just going to run with it. But anyway, I'm going to end this one off here. I just thought you guys might enjoy a little tutorial on a small block Chevy starter installation. Not a big deal. A lot of people don't think anything of it, but it'll help someone out there, I'm sure. So I'm going to end this one here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're liking what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. So I'm going to finish this one off. I appreciate you guys. Have a good evening.